I'm gonna do it from here, and you tell me if you hear anything. Anything? You did?
It looks like it's like it's up, but I don't know.
I was tapping on it.
It's still right. It's on.
No, it's not. I'm gonna tap it again. I'm gonna tap it again. Tell me. Anything?
Yeah.
You did? But how come I can't hear anything?
I think she's out of town.
She's at a conference. No, I think she's at a conference. Yeah. Because Dave's at the same conference, I think.
Bueno, ready?
Yes, sir.
Good evening, everybody. It is approximately 6 p.m. and it's May 29th, 2025, and we are at the Laredo College regular board meeting. Can we have a roll call, please? Ms. Liendo?
Thank you. Esteban Rangel,
Present.
Ernestina Tita Vela, Jackie Levin Ramos,
Absent.
Cindy Liendo, present. Erica Benavides Garcia,
Present.
Mercurio Martinez Jr.,
Absent.
Adriana Alexander,
Absent.
Lizzie Newsom,
She's here.
Karina Elizondo.
Present.
We do
Thank-
have a quorum.
Thank you, Ms. Liendo. Can we please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance and a small little prayer? Ms. Garcia, the prayer, and Ms. Elizondo, the Pledge of Allegiance, please.
Oops, first the prayer.
The
First the prayer.
first
To
the
the
prayer.
First the prayer? First the prayer.
Yes.
Okay. Dear Lord, thank you for sustaining our lives today. We pray for your academic lives. Let whatever we discuss be beneficial to our school life. Let every decision we make be one that will improve our learning and not derail it. Be our guidance and our protection. Be our shelter from problems we face here at the college. Be our healer in times of trouble and our provider in times of when we are needy. Help us leave this college fulfilling the goals we set for ourselves. Let us pass through successfully and be proud of what we achieve here today. Amen.
Amen. To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Ms. Garcia and Ms. Elizondo. Public testimony? None. Okay, thank you. Item number 4, recognitions and introductions. Mr. Ruben Villarreal, please lead us with item 4A, 4B, 4C, and 4D. Thank you, sir.
Good evening, Board President Rangel, esteemed members of the Board of Trustees, Dr. Ramirez, Vice Presidents, faculty, staff, and distinguished guests. My name is Ruben Villarreal, Public Information Officer for Laredo College. It is my privilege to present today's recognitions and introduce personnel updates that reflect our college's continued growth and excellence. We begin with agenda item 4A, recognition of Dr. Federico Solis Jr. for his 42 years of service to Laredo College and the Laredo College Board of Trustees.
If I may say a couple of words, and if you could just give us a quick minute before we recognize Dr. Solis. 42 years this man has given to this college. 15 roles, different types of roles. I believe I have it here. He started as a part-time lab assistant, and now he's a VP for student success and leaving in a very high note. Um, just thinking about somebody that has gone from every step, I just think it's remarkable, Dr. Solis, what you have been able to do. You've had, if I'm not mistaken, they told me you've had hundreds of employees underneath your tenure. You've had thousands of students go through your tenure as well, and that's remarkable. That is it's just, wow. There's no words to put it. Just what a beautiful career, honestly. My hat's off. I wish one day I could have a career like that, but it's just a beautiful career. I applaud you, and just take with you the fact that you probably changed thousands of lives. And that's something that you can take and say, I did that. So congratulations on what you've done, and muchas felicidades, y que Dios lo bendiga en su siguiente carrera. I open up whoever would like to speak. Trustee Elizondo?
Wow, 42 years old. I'm sure some child labor laws were violated when you were hired because you don't look past 50. So it's an honor to be sharing this milestone with you. I know how hard you have worked. I've seen you work through different administrations, and you always surpass every single expectation, and that has been bestowed upon you. So I'm just so proud, and it makes my heart so, so happy to see that somebody has been willing to give 42 years of their entire life to serve an institution, and that speaks highly of you. And it's not only an institution, but it's our students as well. So I'm sure many generations have benefited from your talents and your passion and devotion to this college. Thank you de corazón. Muchas felicidades.
Thank you. Anybody else? No? Ms. Garcia?
Well, I'd like to congratulate you, Freddie, for me, because Freddie and I go way back. We graduated together. We've been in school together since we were probably in junior high. You were a very humble, hardworking young man at the time. Then we grew and we went to college, and look at you now, Freddie. You did a wonderful job. I'm so proud to know you, and to know that when we were kids to what you've done now has been very special. Congratulations, Freddie.
Thank you.
Lots of love to you.
Here we have, if we can please stand up, and we have a little plaque for you, Dr. Solis, if we could present it to you. I'm sorry, Dr. Ramirez. Careful. And just so you guys know, this is the last day today. So ya se va.
Every day you're closer. Every day's gonna be Saturday.
I do appreciate the accolades that have been bestowed upon me this evening, and thank you for all those kind words, but it was never about me. It was always about the students. After 42 memorable years, the time has come for me to say goodbye and begin a new chapter, retirement. It's a bittersweet moment as I reflect on the incredible journey we've shared and the many changes, challenges, and triumphs we experienced together. When I first started, I could never have imagined how deeply this organization and all of you would have shaped my life. I've had the privilege of working alongside some of the most dedicated, talented, and compassionate people I have ever known. The friendships I've formed and the lessons I've learned along the way will remain with me always. I want to thank each and every one of you for your support, collaboration, and camaraderie through the years. Whether we work closely or cross paths only occasionally, please know that every interaction contributed to fulfilling a meaningful career. As I step into retirement, I'm looking forward to spending more time with family, exploring personal interests, and embracing new adventures. But I will always carry a deep sense of pride in having been part of this team and this organization. In closing, someone once wrote, "Old soldiers never die, they just fade away." And I would rephrase that to say, old servants never die, they just fade away. And tonight, your servant fades away. And wish you all continued success, happiness, fulfillment in the years ahead. And with this, I say goodbye. Thank you.
Muchas gracias, Dr. Solis.
Dr. Fred, you did promise me you were going to come back for an interview, so don't fade away yet, or I'll come find you. Next, under agenda item 4B, recognition of first Laredo College cohort open education resource fellowship update. Modeled after the Texas Higher Education Coordinating Board's fellowship, the Laredo College OER Fellowship just celebrated the successful completion of its inaugural cohort with 9 outstanding graduates. This year-long initiative immersed faculty in a robust series of workshops designed to deepen their knowledge and engagement with open educational resources. Beyond adoption, the fellowship focused on long-term sustainability by training participants to become the next generation of OER champions on campus. Workshops covered topics such as creating original OER ancillaries, remixing existing content, and even writing custom textbooks. Thanks to this bold initiative, Laredo College has emerged as a revolutionary leader in OER innovation and faculty-driven transformation. The OER Fellowship leads are Prakash Mansagani, Social Science Department Chair and Government Professor, Linda Ramirez, Business Management Department Chair and Professor. First cohort OER faculty fellows are Joe Molina, Dr. Laura Lopez, Laura Huerta, Ana Vela, Gregorio Salas, Brian De Jesus, Brenda Esquivel, Alan Webb, and Dr. Diana Ramos.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, come
Yes,
up.
picture. Sorry.
Thank you all. Come up for a photo. And once we come up, the board will stay there for the next group, okay?
What? Should have you all sit down like on the steps in between. Under Agenda Item 4C, recognition of the impact of emergent technologies on writing centers and pedagogy publication. The chapter publication is by Ms. Maria Partida, Writing Center Director. The chapter, titled AI Training and Assessment of Writing Tutors and Writing Centers Technology Pedagogy, is featured in the edited volume Impact of Emergent Technologies on Writing Centers and Pedagogy. It explores the transformative role of artificial intelligence in higher education writing centers, emphasizing how AI tools can enhance tutoring through personalized support, real-time feedback, and increased accessibility. The chapter focuses on developing AI-centered tutor training programs, assessing the impact of AI on student writing and tutor effectiveness, and establishing a technology pedagogy framework for thoughtful integration. It also addresses the challenges of balancing human-AI interaction and highlights the importance of ongoing professional development and assessment to ensure ethical, equitable, and effective AI use in writing center practices. Ms. Maria Partida, is she with us? Yes. Congratulations. Congratulations, Maria. Good to see you. Yeah, one more. Lastly, under Agenda Item 4D, Introduction of Personnel, Reassignments, and New Hires. I'm going to read the list. If they're present, they will come for the picture. Brianna Castro, Disability Services Coordinator. Laura Chapa, Assistant Director of Recruitment. Nancy Colchado, Allied Health Lab Coordinator at the South. Alexa Flores, Teacher Assistant at the South. Denise A. Flores, Transitions and Pathways Manager. Amanda E. Flores del Toro, Workforce Development Center Director. Erica Gonzalez, Student Record Specialist 2. Samantha M. Gonzalez, Administrative Assistant 2. Javier A. Gutierrez Jr., Workforce Education Coordinator. Miriam Hinojosa, Academic Affairs Curriculum Coordinator. Cassandra Olivares, Student Record Specialist 2. And Joanna Santiana, Interim Community and Media Relations Director. Congratulations. Thank you for your time, and congratulations once again to all who were recognized and to our colleagues beginning new chapters within the college.
Okay, that covers the recognitions. Now we're going to item number 5, Faculty and Senate Report. Dr. Gilberto Gil Martinez.
Good evening, esteemed board members, President Ramirez, members of the audience, Gilberto Martinez, Faculty Senate President. I forgot what I was. So if you will indulge me really quickly, I know it's not polite to talk about someone behind their back, and I wish he hadn't left, but I wanted to share a story about Dr. Fred, if you don't
Please.
mind.
Please do so.
Dr. Solis and we were getting our doctorates at the same time. He was ahead of me, but at the time we had to drive to Kingsville. So we would drive to take our classes. We would leave around noon, and then we would take 2 classes back to back, and then we would drive back in the middle of the night. And I confessed to him that I was terrified of driving at night, because if you've ever driven that road to Kingsville, I mean, there's all kinds of things. There's snakes running around, and I once hit an owl or whatever. And he said, "You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Everything's okay." Never, unbeknownst to me, he would wait for me to drive, and he would follow me without ever telling me that he would do that.
Wow.
So let me compose myself. He's very emotionally intelligent administrator. I'm going to miss him. All right. So now,
Thank you for that
Round
story,
report.
Dr. Gill.
now for my report. I have a very short report for you today. I just wanted to announce the results of the election. Not all of the results, because mostly our department senators are chosen by their own departments, and a lot of those remain the same. But I did want to at least report to you the elected results. The election results of the ones who we did elect. So we elected 3 senators at large. So I would like to report to you that Government Instructor Maximiliano Zapata is representing he's from the Social Science Department, so he will be a senator at large. Professor of Visual Arts from the Engineering, Design, and Construction Management Department, Professor Mary Provence is also a senator at large. And from the Mathematics Department, we have Assistant Professor Miguel Contreras, right? And he's our 3rd senator at large. I don't know if he left. No, he's right here. Professor Brian De Jesus, he's going to be our secretary. He was reelected to the secretary position, so he's back for 2 more years, right? Joining me. Our vice president seat is vacant right now because Professor Julie Kelly is now our chair for biology, and so she's going to be doing that full time. And so we will be looking for a new vice president amongst the senators. Our Constitution allows for us to vote for someone, and that we'll present that person when we come back in the fall. Unfortunately, you're going to have to be stuck with me for the next 2 years because I was reelected to the Faculty Senate presidency. And really, please don't clap. No one ran against me. So it was very lackluster. So I am at your service for the next 2 years. And that concludes my report for tonight. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Gill. And please congratulate everybody that won, Dr. Gill. And I'm personally very happy to have you back as the president. I think you do a great job. So congratulations to you too as well. So thank you. Item number 6, we will be tabling it. The Ms. Ballesteros, as you all know, students are out, so there's really no report this time around. So we're just going to go ahead and table that item. We'll defer, yes, for next month. Item number 7, board committee reports, which is 7A, which is the only one that we had, is the Finance and Audit Committee chaired by Ms. Ernestina Tita Vela, and she'll give a short report on that. Ms. Vela?
We met on Tuesday.
Your mic's not.
I'm sorry. Where is it?
This.
Over here. That one. Okay, we met on Tuesday at noon. In fact, I think we're going to continue meeting every Tuesday before the meeting at noon. And it was very short, sweet, and to the point. We were here 15 minutes. What's the matter? What did I do wrong? I'm sorry. I'm soft-spoken. We went through the financial report and everything looks really good. It really does. The things that we covered is we went ahead and renewed the contract with Canvas Cloud. And this is something that every student, everybody uses on campus. And we've been using it for quite some time and it's been very successful. We also we approved the purchase of equipment for our truck driving, which we all know we need truck drivers.
We haven't approved, we proposed.
Oh, we proposed, I'm sorry. We proposed the approval of a purchase of equipment for them. And the same thing goes with equipment for the Laredo College Police Department, which is dire need of equipment. The next thing that we went through was the annual soft dock license renewal. We covered that. And the last thing was the approval of the annual Microsoft license renewal. So that was it. It was, again, very short, very sweet, and that's it.
Thank you, Ms. Vela, and I apologize, I did not recognize Ms. Adriana Alexander. She is present with us today. Thank you. We're going to go ahead and start with informational items. Item 8A, Laredo Independent School District Early College Ends, End of the Year presentation by Mr. Reyes, and representing LISD, Ms. Monica Calles. Who's? Oh, happy birthday, Julio.
Thank you. Thank
welcome.
you. Thank you. Thank you. Good evening, everyone. Julio Reyes for the record, Director of Recruitment and Dual Enrollment. And today I'm excited to be here with our partners from Laredo Independent School District. I will pass over the mic over to them as they will be presenting to us their end of the year presentation.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Monica Calles, and it's an honor to be here with you today. We want to go ahead and start off and talking about partnering for success. We want to say that we're honored to partner with Laredo College for the success of our students, and we want to say thank you. Thank you for helping us build our future together. We want to say a big shout out, especially to our dual enrollment, Mr. Reyes, Ms. Jessica Trevino, our board president, Dr. Ramirez, Dr. Tijerina, our board members, and especially our LC adjuncts, our professors, and all our staff that work together for the success of our students. And speaking of student success, we do want to wish Dr. Solis a great retirement, and we wish him the very best. He was very instrumental in the success of our students, and we're forever grateful for him.
Thank you.
We're going to do a quick overview of our seniors. We had 104 seniors graduate with a level 1 or level 2 certificate this past year. It was an increase of 33 students. For associates, we had 146 students graduate with their associates, an increase of 34, giving us a total of 250 students that were eligible to cross the stage at Laredo College this year. Thank you for that. That is 18% of our seniors, but what's even more profound and even greater is that we had 45% of our students eligible to be recognized as a CCMR indicator for our accountability in the area of dual enrollment, and that is because of the partners that we have with Laredo College. For the spring of 2024 and 2025, we had a total of 3,667 students, LISD students, take a dual enrollment class, and we had a total of 8,757 total course enrollment. So thank you for that. We're going to talk briefly about what is our Texas College and Career Readiness School models, known as CCRSM models. If we talk about a CCRSM models, they could be one of two campuses. They could be a Texas Early College High School, or they could be a Pathways in Technology Early College High School. So what is the CCRSM? The primary goal of a CCRSM school is to serve historically underserviced or at-risk students and provide them wonderful opportunities for college and career readiness. Our CCRSMs have to be open enrollment. They have to allow them to obtain college credit at no cost to the students. Our PTICs have to be designed to teach our students valuable technical skills and support them in high-wage, high-demand career paths. They do require an MOU with an IHC, and we're very honored to partner with Laredo College to be able to have these CCRSM models. The requirements of a CCRSM to be recognized by TEA and be designated, they need to complete blueprints, 5 of them. They need to have published artifacts and obtain outcome-based measures. One of the artifacts is presenting to our partners, and so we're very thankful for the time that we have right now. These campuses will be recognized in 3 areas: access, attainment, or achievement. On their 5th year, they could apply for designation status, and after 7 years, they can get distinctions, and this is recognized by TEA. Laredo ISD is proud to offer 7 different specialty schools to our community, and of those 7 specialty schools, 4 are CCRSM campus. We have 2 at Cigarroa High School and 2 at Martin High School. At Cigarroa, we have our Sabes Perez Early College High School, which is in a provisional status. We'll have more information on that. Our P-TECH is a designated campus with distinctions. Martin High School, or Dennis Cantu Early College High School, is designated with distinctions. And our P-TECH Afner Martin High School is in the provisional status. We do get TEA data, which we'll briefly cover for those campuses that are designated with distinctions. Those that are in the provisional states get informational only purposes, data that pertains to that. I'm going to pass over the floor to our Director of Sabas Perez Early College, Dr. Rocio Lopez, who will talk about her program.
Thank you, Ms. Calles. Good evening, members of the board, Dr. Ramirez, and everyone in the audience. I am a proud director of Sabas Perez Early College. We are in year 2 of our provisional status, so therefore all of the data that I'm going to present to you is all of our 9th and 10th grade students that we currently have in our program. So basically right now, if we were to go into designation status right now, we would be meeting, the first one is access. We have to basically meet the at-risk student population and the economically disadvantaged population. And as of right now, we have 50% of our population is at risk, and economic disadvantage, we're at 94%. So we would be, if it was right now, we would be meeting that designation right now. So we are very proud to say that we invite everyone because of open enrollment. When it comes to achievement, this is our great partnership that we have, again, with Laredo College and, of course, with our high school. We do have, of course, out of the 6 that you see there, we have to meet 3 of the actual data indicators. And in this particular case, if you notice, we meet more than the actual 3. So we are able to meet it in Algebra 1, EOC assessment, English 2 EOC assessment, TSI or STAR EOC criteria, and ELA or reading, and then of course also in math for TSI. So again, we are meeting all of our benchmarks, so therefore we should be able to get our designated status within the next 3 years when it comes up into that point. And finally, for attainment, we do also have, we are very proud that we are constantly pushing the envelope and trying to ensure that our students are prepared and that they leave our early college with a 2-year associate degree. And in order for them to get to that point, it is very important and crucial that they, one, of course, also meet 3 of these particular indicators out of the 6. And we do have the earning 9 college credit hours in any subject area, so we already meet that as well. Earning at least 3 college credits in math or ELA. So all of our students go through English 1301 or math 1314. And then, of course, also earning 15 college credit hours by the time they get to 10th grade as well in enrollment. So if you notice, we are meeting all of them, of course, in core completion and earning an associate degree. We still have it in progress because, again, this is a prediction of 2 years from now. So when they're 12th graders, I'll be back to present to you how they're doing at that point. And then in persistence is, are we able to retain our early college students in the 4 years at the high school level? And so, of course, that's very important to us because, again, we do have a lot of mobility, but it is very important that our students understand that we're here for them and that our purpose is to help them get their associate degree or their certificate in level 1, level 2 in the areas of STEM, because our main focus is in science, technology, engineering, and math. And so I'm very, very proud to say that with your all's partnership, we are able to say that when in 2023, we had 12 students get their associate's degree. That's exactly at the exact same time when I came into this early college. And then in 2024, we moved to 23 associate degrees, so we pretty much almost doubled it. And then, of course, we went into 2025, which is this current school year. We have 33 associate degrees, and then we are projecting for the next upcoming school year, we have 40 associate degrees. So again, thank you so much for your ongoing partnership. And so at this time, I'm going to go ahead and present Mr. Medellin, who has the Pride of South Laredo, our P-TECH Early College, who is the CCMR Assistant Principal for that area.
Good evening. My name is Pedro Medellin. I am the CCMR Dean there at Cigarroa High School, and I am the administrator for the P-TECH program there. We are in our operational year 7, so we have already reached our designated status, and we are able to receive distinctions for our P-TECH program. Our current enrollment for P-TECH right now is about 187 students. Same as Dr. Lopez presented, in order to meet our access measures, it's our at-risk population, which we were designated and we did receive distinctions, and our economically disadvantaged students, again, designated with a distinction. Our achievement, we needed to meet only 3 of the achievement measures. We did meet 5, and in all 5 of our achievement measures, we did get distinctions. Our college readiness in math and ELA has really pushed in helping us with the partnership with LC that we have. And then our CTE program status by the end of 11th grade and CTE program status by graduation is we are retaining our P-TECH students for the entire 4 years that they are with us there at the high school level. In our attainment, again, this is where our students are able to really embrace the partnership that we have with Laredo College. We have designated distinction in 3 areas, but we did meet distinction, we met designation in 5 areas with distinctions in 3 of them. With students earning 3 college credit hours by their 10th grade year, we did receive a distinction with them getting a certificate or associate's degree. With a distinction, we met that one. And then, of course, like Dr. Lopez had mentioned, our persistence. Our students are completing the 4 years of our P-TECH program and are on their way to earning state-level certificates and associate's degrees. These are our 3 programs of study that we have at our P-TECH program. Our first one, which is brand new to us, it's in our 2nd year, is our Construction Management Associate's degree. Right now, we are serving 24 freshmen and sophomore students who are on their way to earning their associate's degree with us at the P-TECH program. Through our HVAC program, students are receiving their level 1 assistant certification here through our partnership with LC, and our level 2 residential technician certificate through LC. And they are receiving those 28 dual college credit hours. And again, a new program that was added to the P-TECH was our Diesel Tech program. As of right now, we do have 15 students in 2 cohorts that have gone through the Diesel Tech program. They are receiving their level 1 occupational skills award and are earning 14 hours through Laredo College. Again, we are so happy to have this partnership with LC. It's really helping our P-TECH students, and more importantly, they are continuing their education after graduation, which we're really happy about. Now we're going to be moving on to our Dr. Dennis Cantu Early College High School with Ms. Jerry Arredondo.
Thank you and good evening, members of the board and members of the audience. My name is Jerry Arredondo. I am the proud director of Dr. Dennis D. Cantu Early College High School, and this is our 9th year of operation. The presentation will be our 8th year, and as you know, you can see on the screen, we have 471 students at this time at the Cantu Early College High School. Also, we are a designated campus with distinctions, and I'm proud to say that. And that's because of the partnership that we have with you all. Just the same as Cigarroa, our access measure, we did meet both indicators, the designated and with distinctions, the at-risk and economically disadvantaged. For achievement, we have met the 3 indicators that are listed, which is the algebra and of course, the English 2 and of course, and the high school graduation rate. And they're also with distinction, so we're very proud of that. For the attainment measure, this is where the partnership comes in, and we have been designated in all areas, and the only one we did not get distinction is in the core completion and associates of degree. But according to the data that we just got for this year, we should be getting those 2 indicators at the end of this year. So we should be in distinction in all indicators for the achievement measure. Very good. And this is why. This is why. And 2024, we had 45 students receive their Associates of Science degree from Laredo College. But this year, we had 64 students actually receive their Associate of Science degree. And that's 19 students that are higher than last year. And projected for next year, we have over 90 students. If everything goes well, they pass all their classes, that should be getting their associate's degree in science. So we're very proud of that. And I have some great news also. This year, we reinstated the EMT program with here with Laredo College. Yes. And we had stopped for 5 years due to COVID and all that, but we reinstated it. And I'm happy to say that 17 out of the students that took the program actually passed the program itself, program complete. And 16 out of the 17 have already passed the EMT National Registry exam. One is still, we're waiting for her to test, but 16 out of the 17, that's 94% passing. So we're very proud of that. Also to say that out of the 17 students, every student also received their associate's degree of science with Laredo College. And we have 15 students that are already employed using their EMT credential. And that's because of the partnership we have with you all. And thank you so much. It makes it possible for our students not only to be career ready, college ready, but career ready as well. For next year, we have 33 students that have already passed their EMT entrance exam. So we should be looking at 2 cohorts for the EMT program. And I'm happy to say also that we will be offering the patient care technician, the phlebotomy, and the EKG certification programs. And this is being offered through Laredo College Continuing Education Program. And this is for next year. We already have 31 students interested in this program, so we're very happy, 33 students. With you guys, we are not just, like I said, getting our students college ready, we're getting them career ready. So thank you so much. Now I'm passing it over to Ms. Blanca Polanco.
Thank you. Good evening, Board, Dr. Ramirez, and members of the audience. Okay. So my name is Ms. Blanca Polanco. I am the CCMR Dean for Martin High School. I'm also the AFNER P-TECH Administrator, and our proud principal is Mr. Mario Mireles. We just successfully completed our first operational year with an enrollment of 20 students. First of all, let me begin by explaining what AFNER stands for. It stands for the Agriculture, Food, and Natural Resource Program. We do offer 3 programs of studies: animal science, agricultural engineering, and plant science, and IBCs that our students can receive when they successfully pass their program. The most popular ones for animal science would be the Certified Veterinary Assistant Level 1. For agriculture engineering would be our welding, AWS welding, and for our plant science, our Principles of Floral Design certification. And at the end, by the time our students graduate as seniors, they can accumulate up to 54 college hours. And I would just like to humbly applaud you and thank you for all of the support and collaboration that we have with your institution. Thank you.
Thank you.
So on behalf of Laredo ISD, we just want to say thank you for your partnership, and we look forward to many more years of our partnership continuing to grow strong. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, Ms. Calles. I do want to go ahead and I want to say that I'm a bit part of that team there as well as my colleagues, all of them. I know me and Ms. Newsom, we applaud you for everything that you do. I do know that UISD presented last month, and I know you guys were coming this time around. And like I told UISD, it's just beautiful what you guys do. You know, you guys are changing lives, you know, on these kids. I wish these programs were available whenever we were in school. But honestly, I had 2 of my nephews graduate this year, and 2 of them graduated with an associate's degree. So I'm very proud of what you all do, and I'm very happy to say that I'm a part of your all's team, and we kind of did that all together. And Julio, again, thank you so much for what you do. I think you do a remarkable job. I believe my colleagues would admit to that, and UISD did that as well. So Julio, thank you so much for what you do and making sure that this partnership stays strong with the school districts and continues changing lives. So thank you so much for all of the hard work that you all do. Any other comments?
Happy birthday.
Yeah. Happy birthday, Julio. Thank you. Dr. Ramirez, any comments? No?
I do. I think that the work that is being done at both school districts, and I too am a little bit partial. I was there on the board when we started many of these programs, and these initiatives really created different pathways for the students that traditionally had not had the opportunity to attend college for many reasons. And the mere fact that they're graduating from high school and they're already workforce ready through this partnership really makes a huge difference in the lives, not just of that one student, but in the lives of the entire families and the future siblings and primitos and everybody else, because it does change the trajectory of an entire group of people. And so congratulations to all of you. My congratulations to Dr. Rios and all of the administrators at LISD, the board, for really continuing to support these endeavors, because Mr. Rangel is right. You're changing the lives one at a time. I do also want to say, if it's okay with you all, I know that Dr. Veronica Martinez and Ms. Andrea Lopez were chomping at the bit over there because we're working on our own SACS report, and we'd like to include some of your slides if that's okay, so that they don't have to use the picture from their phone. And so thank you all again, and we really appreciate the partnership. This administrative team is all here to help and support. We too work as a team as you do, and aún hay más. There's so much more to do. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Have a good evening. Before we continue, I apologize. I didn't recognize our tax assessor collector. She's in the audience, Ms. Patricia Barrera. Sorry, ma'am, I didn't see you. Item 8B, presentation of the 24-25 student handbook for Division of Academics Affairs. Dr. Tijerina.
Marisela Rodriguez Tijerina, Provost Vice President of Academic Affairs. Good evening, board members, members of the audience. I'm not going to go through all the changes. There's a lot. There's like 10 pages. But basically, every year we have to update our student handbooks and present them for the next fall cohort. I will say that as legislation continues to make updates, when you thought you had them ready, we may have to do some revisions depending on what got approved. Like, for example, we can't use SAC COC. Now we have to say just accrediting body. And so we just didn't have the time to update all of that when you're talking about a lot of handbooks. So the little disclaimer will be that they're good to go. However, we will make adjustments depending on what legislative actions occur from here until next week. But rest assured, we will comply, because most of the time we have to adhere to those adjustments by September 1st. And I'm looking at Rusty. So I'm not sure if you all have any questions.
Any questions, comments? No? Thank you, Dr. Tijerina.
Thank you.
Item 8C, Foreign Trade Zone Designation Request. Dr. Ramirez.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. This is for information only as required by policy. I'm here to let you all know that we have had 8 requests for free trade zone designations. These are starting to really pile up right now. And I just want you all to be aware, all of the documentation on each one of those is in your packet. So I too don't think I need to read every single one, but if you're interested in knowing who's requesting free trade zone, it's here. We are doing some research for you all to bring to you all at the next meeting about what does this designation mean and what does that mean for us. And because we don't necessarily have to approve it, we just send letters of support, and they go through the city and to Washington, D.C. on this free trade zone distinction. So as we work with Mr. Federico Schaffler, who's been hired for the city to work on this free trade zone designation. We're trying to get more information from them to find out exactly what does this mean to the college and to the college coffers, if anything.
Okay, is there any questions or comments from the board? No? Thank you. Item 8D, partnering with the Association of Community College Trustees to do a formal search for the position of Vice President of Student Success and Enrollment. Dr. Ramirez?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. This is just to advise you that in the interim, since Dr. Solis has retired, in the interim, Dr. David Ariazola will take over some of his or most of his responsibilities and until we hire a new person. We are going to contract with the ACCT, which is our national organization of community colleges, to help us do the search for a new vice president of student success and enrollment. And we should have a final contract from them probably in the next couple of weeks, and then we'll start our national search for a new vice president. The idea is to bring in new ideas and from who knows where. And so we'll have a campus committee to eventually do interviews, but ACCT will actually review applicants that meet our qualifications. So.
Very good. Any comments, questions? No? Lizzie, I'm looking at you. You have a comment? No?
No, I have questions, but.
Let's do some.
Think
Okay.
about it. Yeah.
Okay, we're moving on. Item 9, the consent agenda.
I'd like to make a motion to approve consent agenda items 9A, 9B, 9C, 9D, 9E, 9F, and 9G.
There's a motion by Ms. Liendo.
I second that.
There's a second by Ms. Vela. All in favor?
Aye.
Anybody against? No? Motion passes. Thank you. Item 10, discussion and possible action. 10A, designation of officer of the calculation of the new review tax rates and the voter approval tax rate. Mr. Cesar Vela?
Yes, good evening, members of the board, Dr. Ramirez, Cesar Vela, Vice President of Finance and Administration for the record. This item is to request that the board designate Ms. Patricia Barrera, Webb County Tax Assessor Collector, as the officer to calculate the no new revenue tax rate and the voter approval tax rate for Laredo College as per Senate Bill 2, the Texas Property Tax Reform and Transparency Act of 2019, and any other matters incident thereto. We do have tonight joining us Ms. Barrera. I don't know if she wants to provide any additional information. This is part of the budget preparation process. This is the first step as we work towards the calculation of the tax rate. So this time I'll ask Ms. Barrera just to provide an update.
Thank you, Mr. Vela. For the record, Patricia Barrera, Webb County Tax Assessor Collector. We already got the first preliminary numbers for 2025, and there will be an increase in value. Approximately, right now, it looks like $4.7 or $4.5 billion in an increase in value. So you should be, I think every entity should be doing very well this year.
Yes. Thank you, Ms.
Okay,
Barrera.
so those are not the final numbers as on July the 25th, the appraisal district has to give us their actual numbers, and that's when we'll really begin to work with Mr. Vela and his staff to get the tax rate that you all need.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. And thank you.
So there's a motion to assign Ms. Patricia Barrera as our officer. Is there anybody, there's a motion? No, I'm asking, there's a motion.
I would like to make a motion.
There's a motion by Ms. Garcia, and there's a second by Ms. Vela. All in favor? Anybody against? No? Motion passes. Thank you. Item 10B, approval of the time extension for Arechica Hall and Lamar Bruni Vergara projects. Mr. Cesar Vela?
Yes, board members, this next item is to request that the board approve a time extension for the Arechica Hall project and the Lamar Bruni Vergara project. We received a notification from our construction manager at risk, Linedecker Construction of Texas, that they'll be needing additional time for these two projects. For the Arechiga Hall, they're requesting 16 calendar days. The current final completion date is actually May 31st of the 2025. Um, They're pretty much done with the building. The only items that are pending are the landscaping part on the exterior of the building and interior paint. Again, they're only asking for 16 calendar days to complete that work. The reasons for the extension request is that there were some additional items that were added, specifically on the third floor, which is a small conference room in that building. And then we did have to make some modifications to the site concrete flat work. And that work was needed to prevent for water to go into the basement of the building. So again, it's only 16 calendar days that they are requesting for this one project.
I make a motion to approve the time extension.
There's
for
a
both
motion by Ms.
projects.
Liendo. There's a second by Ms. Vela. All in favor?
Aye.
Anybody against? No? Motion passes. Thank you.
Thank you.
Item 10C, review of approval modifications for the LC board policy. We have Ms. Lopez that will be presenting, and Dr. Martinez as well.
Good evening, board members, Madam President, community members. I am presenting on behalf of Dr. David Ariasola and with my colleague Andrea Lopez. I'm Dr. Veronica Martinez, Associate Vice President for Planning and Institutional Effectiveness. We are presenting two separate items. The first one is the approval of local policy revisions that have been part of the initiated through the TASB updates that we have. These policies, the recommendations that we have here are institutionally initiated policies that are separate from the TASB update, which Ms. Lopez will present on. But these are intended to strengthen our compliance and improve our policy accuracy and respond to specific regulatory needs. The first one is the FFDA local, which this one is the Freedom from Discrimination, Harassment, and Retaliation Sex and Sexual Violence Policy. The only change on this policy is an updated office location for our Title IX coordinator, which is Ms. Raquel Peña. She was formerly housed in the Kaysen Student Center, and now her office is located in Memorial Hall 229. She's been there already for a year. However, this policy had not been revised, so this is the proposed revision for this one.
Thank
you. The next one is the FLB local. This is student rights and responsibilities, student conduct, also under.
I'd like
the
to make a
same-
motion to approve both 10C and 10D, since we were emailed all of the information ahead of time.
There's a motion by Ms. Liendo to approve 10C and 10D. Is there a second?
I'll second.
And a second by Ms. Vela and Ms. Garcia. All in favor?
Aye.
Anybody against? No? Motion passes. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, ladies.
Thank you, ladies. Item 10E, ratification of Laredo College Board of Trustees letters of support for the 2025 Association of Community College Trustees Leadership Congress session proposal. This is from mine and Ms. Ramos and also Dr. Ramirez. I believe this is for the conference that we will be presenting with Illusion, correct, Dr. Ramirez?
If we get it accepted, yes.
I move that we ratify the letter of support.
There's a motion by Ms. Liendo. Is there a second?
I'll second.
There's a second by Ms. Vela. All in favor? Anybody against? No. Motion passes. Thank you. Item 10F, approval of resolution in opposition to the proposed limit of Pell Grant access for students. I believe, Dr. Ramirez, this is the big, beautiful bill.
That's
Can you
right.
explain to the board, please?
Yes, sir. So one of the big beautiful bill was passed in the House of Representatives in Washington, D.C. And I did speak to Congressman Cuellar against the big beautiful bill in what it was going to mean for students in community colleges. One of the issues is what Pell Grant will now require should for a student to be entitled to their Pell Grants, right? And so the idea, the changes would require a student to be enrolled for 15 hours to be considered a full-time student. Any student that is taking anything less than 7.5 hours would not be eligible for any Pell Grant. For us, that would be detrimental. For our students, it would be detrimental, rather. And so I did write a letter to Congressman Cuellar, and he did reply. He did vote against it in the House, but it passed anyway. The bill is going to the Senate, and through some of our national organizations, we received notification for us to contact Senator Ted Cruz and Senator John Cornyn with our objection to the passage of that part of the big, beautiful bill. The resolution that I'm hoping that you all will accept, and if you'll permit me, sir, I'd like to read it to you all.
Yes, ma'am, go ahead.
It says, the resolution of the Board of Trustees of Laredo College in support of essential federal programs serving students and adult learners. Whereas Laredo College, a Hispanic serving institution, is committed to transforming students' lives through high-quality, innovative, and affordable programs and services, equipping them with the knowledge and skills to positively impact communities. And whereas Laredo College's educational programs and strategic initiatives align critically with the Texas Higher Education Coordinating Board's Building a Talent-Strong Texas strategic plan to support opportunities for all Texans to earn degrees, certificates, and other credentials. And whereas access to services, programs, and career pathways offered by Laredo College is essential for developing a skilled workforce, promoting upward economic mobility, and strengthening partnerships with business and industries. And whereas a significant portion of the Laredo area population, significantly 29.4%, have not attained a high school diploma or equivalency and rely on Laredo College's adult education program as their pathway to prosperity. And whereas limiting Pell Grant access for students enrolled in fewer than 15 credit hours would potentially impact 84% of Laredo College students, many of whom balance work, family, and other responsibilities, thereby significantly hindering the college's ability to provide equitable educational opportunities and support economic advancement. And whereas the Laredo College's adult education and literacy and English literacy civics programs serve more than 1,300 adult learners annually, providing foundational academic skills, workforce preparation, marketable skills, and English language proficiency, all of which are critical to the overall health of our economy, community, and families. And whereas the college's TRIO Student Support Services program, which serves 300 students each year, has long played a vital role in increasing the retention, graduation, and transfer rates of first-generation, low-income, and disabled students. And whereas essential federally funded programs, including TRIO Student Success Support Services, Pell Grants, and adult education and literacy are at significant risk of reduction or elimination under proposed federal budgetary actions at the national level. And whereas the loss of these programs would significantly impact the Laredo community and the broader border region, compromising Laredo College's mission to educate and empower all learners while supporting the development of the local workforce, strengthening the economy, and uplifting families. And whereas the Board of Trustees of Laredo College strongly advocates for the full federal funding of Pell Grants, adult education and literacy programs, and the TRIO Student Support Services Program. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the Board of Trustees of Laredo College expresses its unwavering support for these critical programs and affirms their essential role in advancing educational access, workforce readiness, economic growth, and community development across the college's service region. If adopted on this day, the 29th day of May, 2025. Any questions?
Questions, comments? No? Is there a motion to approve item 10F?
I so move.
There's a motion by Ms.
Second.
Garcia, there's a second by Ms. Liendo. All in favor?
Aye.
Anybody against? No? Motion passes.
You'll sign these and we'll send it off.
Thank you. Is Ms. Alexander? Okay, executive session, item 11A. Oh. Oh,
And Mr. Rangel?
and me? It's okay. So we're good. 11A, discussion pursuant to Texas Government Code Section 551.071 and 551.072 regarding proposed sale of residential real property located at 1620 Clark Boulevard, Laredo, Texas, and related legal issues. And 11B, discussion pursuant to Texas Section Code 551.071 with the Laredo College Attorney to receive legal advice relating to an amendment to the contract to the Webb County Taxes Assessor Collector for collection of ad valorem taxes. Is there a motion to go to executive
So
session?
moved.
And okay, there's a motion by Ms. Liendo, there's a second by Ms. Vela. We are adjourned. All in favor?
Aye.
Anybody against? No. Motion passes, so it is approximately 7:09, and we are going to executive session. Thank you.
I wish it's 14.
Trying to get you guys out of here. It is. We have to work it like this. It's a lot better. We have 3, 4. What? ¿Quieres qué? Oh, okay. Yes, ma'am. Yes. Thank you, Ms. B. Where did she go? Yeah, so we could start. Ready? Cindy's gonna make a motion for the first one, yeah. Yeah, se la dio. The motion. I don't know. She's... Anyhow, so we could start. Good evening. We're back from executive session. It is approximately 7:45 p.m. No action was taken in executive session. We will be continuing with item 12, discussion and possible action. 12A, approval of the sale of the residential real
I
property.
move that the Board of Trustees approve the sale of real property situated at 1620 Clark Boulevard for the terms discussed in executive session and delegate authority to the college president to close the sale and execute necessary closing documents.
There's a motion by Ms. Liendo. Is there a second? There's a second by Ms. Alexander. All in favor?
Aye.
Anybody against? Motion passes. Thank you. Item 12B. I'm gonna go ahead. Approval and an amendment to the contract between the Laredo College and the Webb County Tax Assessor Collector for the collection of the ad valorem taxes. And I call on Ms. Newsome.
I move that the Board of Trustees extend and renew the interlocal agreement between Webb County and Laredo College for collection of ad valorem taxes for 4 years without modifications to the existing contract.
There's a motion by Ms.
Second.
Newsom. There's a second by Ms. Liendo. All in favor?
Aye.
Anybody against? No? Motion passes. Thank you. Thank you, Ms. Barrera and Ms. Maria Elena. Have a good evening. Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you.
And thank you for your hard work, ma'am, for all what you do for us. Thank you. Item 13. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Likewise. Item 13, President remarks and report. I'm going to go ahead and do 13A, campus police personnel and travel report, and 13B, President remarks. Dr. Ramirez.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Chair. The 13A, the documentation is in your packet, so I'm
Yes.
not going to belabor that.
Okay.
Other than to say that I think our police department is doing a great job, and we've been able to do a lot of trainings and things here on campus that have helped support the law enforcement community of our city and our county. 13B?
Yes, I called
Okay.
on both of them.
Okay,
Go ahead.
thank you, sir. Couple of things for 13B, just as a reminder, our budget workshop was moved to June 25th. As you heard, Ms. Barrera mention that we don't have any kind of solid numbers yet. And due to the legislative session not finishing until June the 2nd, we won't have any final numbers from the Texas Higher Education Coordinating Board or from the state until probably around that time in June. So we're going to do the best we can to have at least preliminary numbers for June 25th.
On that note, just to advise, I thought it would be just better to do it during the week on an evening. I spoke to Dr. Ramirez on that, and it's just because I feel that it's a lot harder for us to come in on a Saturday. So I believe we're looking at Wednesday, the 25th.
Yes, sir.
So it would be, it'll be in the afternoon.
Here,
Here.
5:30.
Yes, okay. So go ahead, Dr. Ramirez.
Thank you. I do want to congratulate all of our graduates. We did have May graduation, and thank you all to those of you that were able to join us, and to congratulate all of the employees who helped and supported that event. It turned out to be extremely nice, and I think our families really enjoyed both sessions. And as you heard, our school districts had a lot of their students graduating either with certificates or with associate's degree. And so I want to take a moment to recognize all of their efforts. Our summer graduation will be at the end of August. No, I'm sorry, it's August the 14th, the 8th. Okay. So we should give you all more details on summer graduation. It will be here on campus in the MFA. And so we'll probably end up having 2 ceremonies to recognize our summer graduates. Currently, today's the last day for Maymester, and we start summer school next week. So just keep that in mind, that we don't close. We're always here. We're always here ready to help and to serve. And with that, you also have a list of upcoming events for the summer, which includes all of our summer orientations. And then on June 3rd, we are taking the time to have a small recognition from 5 to 7 for Dr. Silvia Rios, the superintendent of LISD, in appreciation for all of her hard work and for the partnership that we have enjoyed as a college with Laredo Independent School District, and we wish her well. I do want to thank you all for recognizing Dr. Fred Solis. I know that for some of us, these last several weeks have been pretty emotional, and for him, it's extremely emotional. But we do want to wish him well, and we do want to recognize his, and it's undeniable, the commitment that he has given to the thousands of students that have come through the doors of Laredo College. And certainly to recognize all of his efforts, and with that, that we appreciate and love him, and we're going to miss him.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Is that it, Dr. Ramirez? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so item 14, upcoming events. Friday, 4th of July, will be a holiday for here at Laredo College. Next meeting dates, we're moving it, it would be June the 25th, the budget workshop, and then Thursday, July 31st, regular board meeting, and that's the items that we have. Item 16, a motion to adjourn. Do I have one? Okay, there's a motion by Ms. Vela, there's a second by Ms. Garcia. All in favor? Anybody against? No? Motion passes. Thank you. And it is approximately 7:52, and we adjourn for this meeting. Thank you, guys.
Just one.